You don't know a damn thing. Go back to China where you belong.
I think you're racist. Hello, my beautiful friends. It's Beverly. I'm back at it again with the white vans. Do you guys remember that meme, Daniel?
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white vans. Dusty, man. Damn, Daniel.
It was like one of my favorites, but anyways, I guess I'm old because it's a really old meme. Today I wanted to make a video about Carla Waldman, who is a racist from Richmond, British Columbia. And the point of this video is to show you what happens when someone gets caught in a social media crisis. I was gonna say scandal, but it's not really a scandal. It's like straight up, she's just racist. Last week I made a video about a realtor in Edmonton who started, like, he lost his poop on Twitter, and so that kind of went viral within our city. But what happens when it goes viral, when you make a mistake or you're just racist and it gets posted online, what happens to your profiles and your social media and your digital presence, I guess I should call it. The story behind Carla Waldman is a woman with her child in a Richmond parking lot in British Columbia came out and she found her car had been kind of like smushed, or like the person in front of her in the parking lot had parked over the line and they had hit her car. So she waited outside for this person and it ended up being Carla Waldman. And then Carla went on a racist tirade. I guess the news refers to it as a tirade. But she basically was like calling her and go back to your own country pretty much.
We don't want you here because you can't drive. You see, you crossed the line. I crossed the line. You don't know a damn thing. Go back to China where you belong. You fucking asshole. Chinky, chinky, China lady. Chinky, chinky, China lady. We don't, you know what? You give the people a bad name here. We hate you people. Go back where you belong. Fuck you. Fucking cunt.
Well, as an Asian and a half Chinese person,
What the fuck is that?
my dad sent me that video and I was like, what? I'm like, did you take this video? Because he only sent me the actual MP4. I was like, did you take this video? Where was this? Who is she? Let me find out. And then he was like, calm down. It was in Richmond and she's already in big trouble. And I was like, I've never heard of this before. So I went on Twitter, of course. People were talking about her already in like all of British Columbia. I'm half Chinese, half Filipino, don't get me wrong. Like if someone said something like that to me, I'd be like, I'm gonna find you. But really I wouldn't, because then I'd go to jail. What I saw online was a lot of like doxing. You can Google her name and this review comes up on the Capital One website. It's just a review and then her phone number's there. Someone on Facebook commented, identified Carla Waldman and their phone number, where they obviously got it from the Capital One website, and then people were kind of just like having fun with it. And I mean, crises are fun when it's not happening to you. I agree. Someone made a Will Smith I don't even want to say the name, a Will Smith mix song on YouTube. Whatever, you can find it yourselves. Her Facebook account was most of it was private, but it had over 15,000 comments about people calling her racist. I don't know why she didn't disable it. She was probably avoiding the whole thing, because I would be too, but I mean, I'm not a racist. Just gonna call Asian people by the slang term. And then people were also posting her license plate, which is like kind of weird. Like, how did they get her license plate? I watched the video and I didn't see her license plate. Some of the excerpts from her Facebook, and I wish that I had screenshots from her Facebook at the time, because I remember reading them and being like, oh my gosh, this lady is in so much trouble. Some of the excerpts are, I would be embarrassed to be related to you after seeing this. I hope your family and friends check you. This is disgusting behavior. Did nobody teach you the value of character? So shameful. She's disgusting and pathetic scum. She obviously is living a lie. Her true colors are viral now. No hiding her thoughts. You're an embarrassment to this country. You are despicable. It must hurt to be that full of hate. So there's some examples of what was posted. Can you imagine like 15,000 of these messages being commented on like your one post on your Facebook that's public? That's totally unfortunate. People also were sending her Facebook messages. You're a racist piece of poo. I hope you're enjoying the notoriety, you ugly old hag. You're a pathetic excuse for a human being and a disgrace to our nation. I can't imagine getting a message like that. Like I've been caught up, obviously as a social media person, I've been caught up in my own social media crises from the client end and personally, like, because it's just me and I'm pretty obnoxious and outspoken, so you can understand how I would get into trouble myself. I kind of do feel sorry for her, but I know that one of my friends would be like, she made her bed, let her lie in it, or don't feel bad for a racist, blah, blah, blah. Which I totally get. But it's just like a lot at once that was coming to her. And I feel bad because Magee School in BC was targeted too by this, because online, I forget where, it says that she is a teacher or like some sort of employee of Magee School. So I went to their website just to see if they had commented or anything like that, and then they had this image up, and it was basically like an announcement, she has or never has been employed by us. And then I went to their Twitter account because I was like, cool, a school has Twitter, because when I was in school, no schools had social media because social media wasn't really a thing. But anyways, I thought that was neat that they had Twitter. People are like, oh, or like, do you have a comment towards this, or how can you employ a racist, blah, blah, blah. And then they have that same image they shared on their website as a response to someone on their Twitter feed. And someone else brought in Save On Foods because I guess she was shopping there at the time, and that's when she hit that lady's car. They were saying like, oh, is Save On Foods gonna ban her for her life? Sometimes people take it a little bit too far, or a little bit too, I don't want to say like to the extreme. Yeah. Sometimes people take it a little bit to the extreme when they talk about when things like this happen online. I mean, someone banning her from Save On Foods, I think, was a little, I would have never thought of that. Save On Foods has nothing really to do with it. They were just the establishment she was at when she hit that lady's car. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should Save On be penalized? Should Save On ban her? Then she finally made a statement to CBC News, and she said, she confirmed her car was touching the other woman's license plate, but she said she does not regret the racist language she used in the video. She does not regret the racist language used in that video. I've always wanted to clap when I was angry, so there's my clap. I do not regret anything I said to her because she was a very mean person. I don't care what they're calling me. I am not a racist person. Girl, you just said the derogatory term for Chinese people and said you're giving your people like a bad rap or whatever. I think you're racist. From like a business standpoint last week on what happens to your business online, and then this is just an example of what happens to people personally on social media when things like this happen to them. I'm going to be doing more videos similar to this. I really liked searching around for all this information and like gathering screenshots and stuff like that. And I don't know, just like the weird curious person inside of me wants to know what's going on with these people after something like this happens, or what's going on with this business. Do they bounce back? If you have a case or a social media example you want me to cover, please leave a comment below. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to see more videos about social media. And thanks for watching, and don't be racist.